Alright, y'all, welcome to another banger video. Y'all already know every single time I upload. Just finished getting off the call. We didn't take any trades. Let me show you actually. All of our setups happened a minute too late. When it comes to trading, it's not about taking every single setup, it's about taking your setup. Both of them hit beautifully within like the first 3 minutes. I would have made, if I took both of them, around $22,000 today. But instead, I'm break even. I can't be mad about that because there are obviously gonna be other times where I take setups that are not my setups, that don't align with my trading plan, and then I lose. And if you continuously do that, you're not gonna ever be consistently profitable. But honestly, I've been testing this new strategy with my inner circle. We're gonna start live trading it live every single morning, and this setup literally happens right when we're live, which is super dope. It has the opportunity for people to make a couple $100s within literally about 3 minutes. But nonetheless, I think I'll probably go over that a little bit later on in the video, that strategy and how I back test, how I find these strategies. So I've recently done a webinar, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, teaching you guys how to back test, but I didn't make one on YouTube. So I think I'll show you guys how I back test, and this is how you're able to find, perfect, optimize, use any strategy. Because ultimately, if you can just master a strategy, you can become profitable once you master your mind as well. But I'll show you all that a little bit later on. I think I have a call as well. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that, Brian. Wait, what's today?
Thursday.
Oh no, I don't have a call. It's Friday. Yeah, but anyways, I'll let you know what we're doing. We're doing something. So we was just in here shooting an Instagram reel. By throwing my phone just on the bench and just shot over there, and the whole thing just freaking cracked. Keep in mind, this flooring right here is like gym floor. I've dropped my phone probably 100 million times. This has never happened. I didn't even know the back of an iPhone can crack. So I figured out what the heck we're about to do today. We gotta go to Apple to get this fixed. Yeah, this was not on my plans. Maybe we'll go play pickleball too. We'll see. All right, so we just got to the mall. I've actually never been to this mall before. My wife comes here all the time, but apparently they have an Apple store here. So we're gonna get this baby fixed, put a new one on it, and I go home within the next 5 minutes. So I want you guys to just look around. You see all these cars, all these stores, whatever, right? But the most valuable thing here is Barnes & Noble. Books, knowledge, Ty Lopez.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Anyways, y'all, quick update. It's gonna take around 2 hours for it to be done. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you have Apple Care, you getting your Apple Care 4 should be free. Apparently,
almost said no to 30. He's like, 30 bucks, I'm good.
No, because on the receipt, it showed like 300 bucks. I'm like, how's it $300 if I pay for Apple Care? So that's what I was confused about, but that was before they took the discount off. So if you break the back of your phone and you don't have Apple Care, it's $300, which is $300 is still crazy. I feel like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna kill about 2 hours of time.
Walk around.
Yeah, maybe find something to buy my wife. We'll see. Nothing here. My wife is very, how do you say, bougie, right? There's no Gucci, there's no Louis. It's a food court though. They have a lot of food though. Meanwhile, he's very impressed with the cinnamon sticks. I'm looking for some breakfast to eat. I haven't eaten anything all day. There's nothing that I personally want, but for some reason, I feel like Brian's having the time of his life. Do you guys fix the back glass of phones?
Yes, sir.
How long does it take?
It takes 45 minutes, then are $120, something like that.
120? Okay, so we've established Apple is scamming. Get your phone fixed in 45 minutes, and it's 120 bucks. So if you don't have Apple Care, don't go to Apple. Go to The Fix or some other place in the mall. Yeah, I'm glad I actually figured that out. I feel like I'm gonna help a lot of you guys save yourself 100 and something bucks, because Apple's ripping you off. No one has 97s anymore. Those are like the only sneakers I buy. So this place has these 97s, but I would never do all black. I don't know why they have like this velvet thing on here. I can wear them with everything.
You a mid-sock type of guy?
Mid is the way. I would never do no socks, no shows either. If you don't wear socks or if you wear no shows, you're crazy. Bro, what's happening right now? Nah, I'm gonna just say bump it. I should pay for it.
Is it your first time you ever paid?
No, I've paid one before, like the app thingy, but not having to put my card or coins or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, it's like some bugs flying around here. I don't like this. Honestly, walking around without a phone makes me feel naked. You know, like, y'all know when y'all don't feel something in your pocket, where you start having like a panic attack a little bit? That's how I feel right now. But then I realize my phone is in a better place. So right now we're about to go to, I think, Toasted Yolk, just to get some breakfast, because I still haven't eaten. You know, I was telling Brian this off camera. It's like I feel like Dubai has really messed up my perception of restaurants. Like I feel like all restaurants now are like extremely dirty compared to Dubai. So it makes me like not want to eat places, but I have to realize that's just how they are. I don't know. But other than that, food's pretty decent. It's edible, and it's the first thing I've eaten all day, so I can't really complain. All right, so we just finished eating. We're about to go to the mall to go pick back up my phone. I feel like this has been the longest 2 hours of my freaking life. Hoping that the phone is actually done at 1:15. All right, so came back here after waiting all that time, and I indeed do have to get another phone. So they gave me another phone for basically 30 bucks. They low-key made it worse, I ain't gonna lie. Now I gotta wait for all this stuff to transfer over, which is annoying, but I get a free phone. Well, it was $39 or something like that, but whatever. Right now, with the current market, with the current economy, and with the current crypto market as well, would you rather get paid in crypto or cash? Let me know in the comments down below. Finally, it's crazy how Lily told you guys we didn't know what the heck we was gonna do all day. Hard stop, hard stop, hard stop. Good brakes, Mr. Tesla, good brakes. I think Teslas are pretty good. The only thing about Teslas though, their car build is like really bad. Like if y'all sit,
that thing back there.
What thing? Oh yeah, there's like a little gap. There's a bunch of gaps between like the panels coming together and stuff like that. That they're just not built good. But the technology in a Tesla is absolutely amazing. I think that's their main selling point for the most part. My wife's car is better. You don't hear any squeaking or anything like that, and there's not like a lot of gaps at all. But like my car is pretty gappy. But it doesn't matter, because I'll still gap any car that you guys want to race me in. I'm just waiting for all this stuff to finish transferring over from my phone so I can start using it how it's supposed to be used. We've been home for like freaking 15 minutes now. None of the apps have installed. First of all, the reason I didn't want a new phone is because I didn't want to have to transfer all my crypto stuff over. If y'all are in crypto, y'all kind of know, especially when you get a new phone, it doesn't transfer over simply. So it's a whole process for me to do that. Plus, at the same time, when I was at the Apple store, I wanted to make sure that I actually resetted my phone. I didn't want them to say that they reset it because I ain't trust them not resetting it and one of the employees running off and doing something on my phone that they shouldn't be doing. This morning, when we first started at Market Open with the inner circle and everything like that, but we also missed out on another trade that I actually would have entered because we were at the mall getting my phone fixed. So that sucks, but we live to trade another day. Tired?
Mom.
Mine?
Mom.
No Minnie Mouse. You just woke up. When I find a new strategy, I kind of go tunnel vision, lock myself in a freaking cave. Obviously, finding the strategy, there's testing the strategy, there's optimizing the strategy, then there's optimizing the optimization. I used to trade it before on a different pair. I found that it works better on this other pair that I'm trading right now. I've implemented it into my inner circle. We've started live trading it, and we haven't lost a single trade on it. The trade that was this morning, the two that we missed, was part of that strategy, which obviously it didn't meet the criteria for me to hop into it. Still in the optimization of the optimization process, but that has to be done inside the live market, so that's why I'm trading it live. We're in my inner circle every single morning. If you guys want to get inside the inner circle, you guys click the link inside the description down below. There's literally never any spots, but I always open those spots when I put out a new video. But I'm gonna go over kind of the stats with y'all, show y'all exactly what it is for the most part. I'm not gonna reveal the strategy just yet because I still have to test it and optimize it before I present it obviously to the world. If you're in my inner circle, you guys already know it. If you're not, maybe you'll get to know it one of these days.